Jada's Will and Jada, they going through some stuff. Is for some reason they putting everybody else in their business, which I don't understand. But it's going crazy right now. But I think it's like a teachable moment. I guess we can give our thoughts on, I guess, a little bit on how marriage relationships and maybe understanding the mental health of certain husbands and men around the world when their harlot is out of line.
He said harlot. Oh my God. Can't
Yeah, I
even
want to bring that back.
the
I want to bring
Jezebel.
that back. Yeah, Jezebel. I want to bring
Yeah.
all. I want to bring. What's another one? Is Jezebel, Harlot? I want to bring all of them back.
A
I don't know where they went. Heifer. Yeah, I want to bring that one back too. I want to bring back all. You know what? Because it's cool. You
Is
know what?
broad considered one?
Yeah, you can say broad because that's a good thing. Is because I looked on the terms of
Jesus.
Rumble and YouTube. We can say we can say Harlot. We can say broad. We can say Jezebel because it's not in there. So
Just
we
can't
can
say
say it all
hoes.
day.
Can't say hoes.
Yeah, we can't say
but
they don't want us to say all in the B word, all that stuff. But I can say harlot. They ain't gonna know. That's hard. All these
Yeah.
harlots. We're gonna make it. We're gonna bring it back.
Yeah. It's not them putting the business out there. It's one person, you know.
It is.
But basically, overall mental health, man. I think we'll talk about it. But that's the overall thing. I think we need to pinpoint. But you know how we do. We may waver off. So we'll play a little snippet of it. If you've been under a rock, hey, here's a little bit of what's going on. And again, shout out to everybody, man. Y'all go ahead and if y'all watching it right now, hit a
Hit the
like
likes
on Rumble, on Facebook,
Hit the likes up.
everywhere. Hit a like everywhere. We appreciate y'all, man. The best podcast out here. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Black men speak.
Will Smith with a lovely happy birthday post, man. Happy birthday, Mamita. I've been to 28 of your birthdays. Don't know if we can top the one with Rakim. And just for her to respond with the most diabolical birthday post I've ever seen in my entire life. She posts Tupac. She posted a video of her and Tupac singing Parents Don't Understand by Will Smith as a show of love of, hey, happy birthday to me. Thanks, Will. This is crazy. Our three lives would be intertwined.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Not in a million years, I imagine three lives, three fates would be so intertwined. They're not. You just making them intertwined because you being you, and you should stop. It's like, let it go. Let it go. Will, I don't know how you be doing it, Will. I'm just saying, that looked like true happiness to me. Well, it's not too late. I don't think Margot got nobody. But man, you seem happy right here. You don't gotta put yourself through this no more.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. And we hit it off.
Crack is cheap.
And I'm tired of her always talking about Tupac would have did. Tupac wouldn't have with her. Tupac wouldn't have with her. I'm tired of that story. It never went down. Oh, Tupac. I know Tupac. Tupac wouldn't have been with you.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh
my God, that dude. Let me, and you know, that was in the early days.
Yeah,
that was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac, you know, and because we had a little bit of a thing, right? Because you know, they grew up together. And, you know, they loved each other, but they never had that, you know, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility. And then Jada was with me, you know, so, you know, Pac had a little thing on that, but she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Dear Tupac,
Lord.
I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really misses you.
R.I.P. Godfather.
Can you please come back? Can you come back so me and my mommy can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Willow. Tupac got killed in what, 95, 96?
She wasn't even born.
Willow never met Tupac.
Man, so where we going with this? You know,
Yeah.
Because the comments lit.
Yeah, because basically, we brought it. It's a lot to unpack with this situation. Basically, the overall situation is I want to talk about is the mental health and
yeah,
the what's it called, the neutering and the demasculating of this man. And I don't think it should be just highlighted on him. I think this happens more than we think. So it basically jumping on just the mental health of certain men that have to be in these type of situations. That's just the question. They ain't my views. I'm just saying that's maybe the question of the topic of what's going on with Will Smith right now. What do y'all think?
Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
All right. So I want to say, this is a good topic far as making sure that, it's not always guys that's doing the shady stuff to women. Women do shady stuff to guys, and the guys still stick around. And we sometimes quick to point and laugh at them. But I like what G talked about as far as the mental aspect of, like, yo, he probably needs some help. You know what I'm saying? He probably needs somebody. He needs somebody to talk to, needs something to figure it out. And what I want to do, what I want to wish for him is that, like, yo, he get the proper help and everything he need. But that demasculating thing, you only demasculate it if you allow somebody to demasculate you. You don't stick around if you don't get the respect that you feel like you deserve. And I understand we want to keep our families and everything together. That's the number one goal. But at the same time, do you want your children to grow up and think that's all right? For that Willow thing was wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying?
What happened with Willow?
With the letter.
The letter was to Tupac, who she wasn't even born when he died, and she wrote a letter to Tupac, like, please come
Willow.
back. That was from Willow, her daughter. When she was
the daughter. So she didn't seen something, and she knows something about a guy that she never even seen or met before, just based off of what her mom then said and seen. You know what I'm saying? And probably what she grew up seeing in the household. And she got her father right there. You know what I'm saying? And she wishing, yo, I want you to come back so my mom could be happy. That sound wild to me. And so so on one hand, I don't want to take for granted what
shine. Get your shine on. Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender ones. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene. Yeah. Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jaw too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20. get you a discount.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying, what he going through and everything like that. Like, yo, I want the best for his mental health. But at the same time, you can only be demasculated if you stay there and allow yourself to do it. Because she on her own, it don't matter what she say. You out doing your life, you doing what you got to do. So to that point, and I got other stuff I want to say about this topic, but I just want to speak on that point and open the floor back up.
Before Trey go, let me go. I'm gonna say a quick. I'm gonna say a quick thing about Jada. Then I'm gonna focus on Will. I believe. What is it? Kurt. What's the comedian name that said? Tupac would never mess with her. Like, I think.
Oh yeah, T.K. Kirkland.
T.K. Kirkland. I think Jada needs help because I'm thinking she is the girl that wanted the man, and the man just wanted to keep her in the friend zone, and it hasn't resonated with her with her. I think that's just my theory. Jada needs a lot of help. She's crying for attention. She's making up stories about being married to this, about him proposing to her when when he married another young lady while he was in jail for a month. It's just crazy, and I'm like, yo, why? And then I'm gonna get on these other podcasts that's taking her own, including the one with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Why they allowing this cap to happen? I don't know. But to Will, I think respect is the anchor or the foundation of a relationship. And once everybody talks about loyalty, everybody talks about trust. Once if that respect is not there, that relationship will not work. But at the same time, I think Will has to do a better job of being a man to be respected. Like, why are you allowing this? Why are you putting up this charade? If y'all have been separated since 2016, why are you on Red Table Talk making it seem like she cheated on you? Because to me, it seems like y'all were free to do what y'all wanted to do, and she chose to sleep with another man. Why are you in public interviews saying, "Oh, it's me"? I could be more emotionally sound and things I missed on. I don't think it is, bro. I think you have not been respected for a long time, and once it's gone, it's hard to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't get it back with the woman you're with until you leave her. Like, and I think that's the problem with Will. He's never left, and he's probably known he's needed to leave for a long time. From the beginning, when he said he was jealous of Tupac when they were coming of age and thinking like, oh, they could be doing something, but she's with me. Like, if you have that thought in your head, you need to, to Trey's point, communicate. There's obviously been a lack of communication in this relationship far beyond decades. And it hurts me because Will is my uncle. He shares my last name. So if your last name is Smith, I'm gonna stand up for you. I'll try to, but I am losing. Like, I'm losing respect for him just to see him just take it on the chin to lash out against other black men in her honor. But you're not even married to her. Like, why are you making a spectacle of yourself? I get it. Divorces are expensive. Millennium said Will's worth $300 million. I think you will be fine with $150 million to get this.
And look, hey, real quick,
This Harlot.
Real quick, I want to speak on that part. This situation is costing Will money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's messing with her. She's messing with his bag. The Chris Rock smack and all of that stuff mess with his bag. And then all of this stuff has got people viewing Will in a different light. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it might be a $300 million difference, but if you leave and you could restore your image and get your mental health and everything right, you can make that back. You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like if he keep down this road, he not gonna get taken seriously in the industry because it's already happening now. And he's gonna keep costing himself more and more money down the line, man. To speak on the financial aspect, but go ahead, Trey.
I haven't lost respect for him. I just acknowledge where accountability is due, and like, y'all know me, I don't really pay attention to the blogs and stuff like this, so I don't really know too much like of what she said. I haven't looked at videos or how he's responded, if he responded. I've seen just the few top pointers. They've been separated since 2016. Jada's the one doing all of the talking. Yeah, we keep talking about Will's mental health. The main thing I can talk about is the slap, because I saw that. I saw that, and I know that wasn't. I just looked at the whole situation. I'm very much observative. The security, the mindset, all of that. All of that stuff. We gotta find a picture of this guy. Or have him. You can come on to the podcast, Millennials. You can if we could drop the link, you can come share your piece on the topic. But yeah, that was one of the main things that when the world started talking about, we need to check his mental health. I knew it was obvious to me that smack was not about Jada. That smack was not about Chris. That smack was about Will. And he said, keep my wife name out. What he was saying was, can y'all leave me the fuck alone? Yeah. That's what he was saying. It wasn't about Jada. Like, Jada found the joke funny, and then she turned her head. And then like it was soft core. You know what I'm saying? That was not.
From what I've learned, Chris Rock saying it was a slight trigger, because apparently he's had problems with Chris Rock on some industry shit since like before we were born. So that might just been, the nail in the coffin for his album. Not making excuses for him, but
it's a factor.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like I also have a theory. Jada is like she was making bread from a financial aspect. Paul, she was making bread off Red Table Talk, but we haven't seen Red Table Talk in a while, and she was getting money from Facebook, I guess advertising dollars or whatnot, because she was getting views on Facebook at the time. But that well has kind of dried up, quote unquote, and I think she's just on this campaign to draw attention, to sell a book, and just to make money, because Will probably done closed that checkbook on her ass, and
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. We clicked over 100 subscribers, but we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
This is why I keep on saying money ain't everything. If you doing this type of stuff for money, it's demoralizing, and like
that's where she loses. That's where she loses me. It's the fact she has a book coming out worthy while creating all this drama and headlines in the news.
Publicity.
Yeah, publicity. Like, no such thing as bad publicity. Like you said, we could down Jada all she wants, but she's probably making money off this. But where I know it's bad for her when after Will slapped Chris, women were still riding with Will. Yeah, stand up for your wife and all that. But now after this last charade, they like, I don't know, Jada, you lose.
I was like,
women,
nah.
When a woman like, all right, we all Jada. I'm like, all right, yeah, Jada tripping.
I was like, nah, that ain't it. I heard that too. I had that discussion with women around that time. I was like, yeah, stand up for your woman, but that wasn't it. And if that was the case, you could have did it off camera. It was definitely more to it.
It was a sucker move. It was a sucker move.
It was a point you had made. I wanted to.
I made a point.
Yeah, you had made a point.
I made a point, y'all. I made a point. I'm a great speaker. Yeah. I'm great.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Need to get you on stage. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna pass it to you, G.
Thank you. I think
preach about harlots. Go ahead, G. My bad, bro. I can't stay serious.
No, she ain't a harlot. She a Jezebel. She is what they call the Jezebel spirit, man. She might be a attention whore. I think it's like a product of some women. I think it's probably just some women. They don't like the shine of sometimes of their husband. I mean, honestly, we can probably only name maybe 3 movies that she's ever been, and she's never been a star of any type of movie.
Mm.
From some way, I think that it's coming from the shadows of her being a shadow of such a great actor, not a great man, because I don't know him as his character, but he's arguably one of the greatest actors of our generation. I mean, he can. It's like gold when he goes in front of that camera. He transforms in any script that he gets, and his box numbers are always off the charts. I mean, it's just how it is with him. He had that glow. I mean, from seeing it, I think from that aspect, it may be a little bit. Maybe I may be going off topic or going to see another way, but I think that's part of why she acts like this. And from his angle, I think he has a lot of mental issues. I think it's a part of it. A part of it is that product of being from a single mother. He never knew his father. Sometimes some men they don't be around men to understand how to operate around a woman, understand and thinking that they're all gods and they can do no wrong. It's hard for me to find a picture or a video of them two on a red carpet or out, and he just thinks that she's just the most wonderful thing on earth. Even when it's his movie premiere, he just like, here is her, it's her, it's her. He has that glimpse in his eyes that she just all everything. And from my experience with women, you put them too much on a pedestal, they throw you down.
You do gotta
You
humble them.
can't put a certain women so much of a pedestal that they think that they can just do no wrong. And for some reason, he may not think that she may be doing no wrong from all the stuff that he goes on, because it takes a strong man to all of a sudden get asked on a Breakfast Club like he did. Was like, did you know that Jada were you jealous of this man? And he like, yeah, I was so jealous. If you was jealous, why are you still with her? I'm not understanding what's the. I think he has a lot of mental things going on. I think it's further than the money. I think it's further. I think he really may have some mental stuff going on that he don't understand his worth. Some men may not know his worth. He got a lot of it. I don't think he sees it. I mean, I'd be far fetched. I'm not pause on everything. This is a heavy pause.
I know what you're about to say.
I'd be far fetched. I'd be far fetched to think that if he broke up, I'd put money on the worth that he would have another girlfriend or 8 girlfriends the next day. So I don't know. I don't know it's not that. So it has to be something mental with it. So I said heavy pause. I said no. I had to pause before I said I knew it was gonna be.
Yeah, he pre-paused. He pre-paused it.
What was the pause moment?
He was saying how Will could get like women the next day if he wanted to. Like,
that's not a pause moment.
It's like
it's
he's not a. So
ugly guy.
So with that saying, I mean, I think it's something mental is going with it, because this Jezebel is going crazy. But like I said, it may be a publicity stunt. They trying to get money, but Will can just get on any movie and make millions. So I don't understand how it could be a publicity stunt to make money when Will can make money anytime, almost anytime he wants. So I don't know. I think he's just putting on her pedestal just to keep her alive, because that Red Top shit was just on Facebook. His movies and all his stuff is making millions and millions on top of it, man. Like I said, she did Woo. Have y'all? She made Woo.
I like Woo.
I like Woo. It was Woo. That was it. It was Woo.
I got Woo, Matrix, and Nutty Professor, and G.I.
There you go. Oh no, she was on. She was on. She was in she was in Set It Off, and I think another one was when she was younger. She was on Menace Society. Remember, she was on Menace Society.
And Jason's Lyric.
Yeah, but they all Negro movies. No. There's but I think there's a difference between when it comes to the movies. I ain't trying to go to another tangent, but it'd be hard pressed for me to say Jason Lyric and Menace Society. It's those are Negro music movies.
No, but you got to think about the time. You got to think about the time frame though. Like when
the time frame is still just Negroes is watching it.
When they first got together, Will ain't popping until Independence Day. You name a movie from Will Smith before Independence Day. He was on Fresh Prince.
Wild Wild West.
That was
he had a whole show. He had Fresh Prince.
Well, Independence Day before Wild Wild West and Men in Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was before. Independence Day was the movie that really put him on the map nationally. Other than that, he was only known for Fresh Prince and Parents Just Don't Understand. You know what I'm saying? So
I think
he was a bigger star, but it wasn't that big of a gap when they first got together.
still here. You ain't subscribed yet. Hit that button, my man. Hit that button and subscribe.
It had to be a big of a gap. You can go to around the world and ask somebody around the world to ask they seen Jason
Now
Lyric.
I'm
No, but
talking
you can
about in
ask
the
around the
'90s when they
world.
first got together.
I'm talking about back then too.
But I think he
But
was rapping.
I bet you millions of people
I don't
have
think it's
watched
that big of a
Independence
gap.
Day though.
I think he was rapping first, so that's why he was already a name. He was rapping before the movies, so he was already a bigger name.
Man, y'all know how popular women are with men. She was an attractive woman in these movies. Yo, I don't think it was that big of a gap back then in the '90s. I don't think it was.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Jada used to be top tier.
Now you know what, Paul. You making me see how Will Smith think. I understand now.
He was
I
ready.
see
Look,
it.
this
I
is
see
it.
it.
This is
I
what he,
see
this
it.
is what
No,
he
I
wanted.
see it. I
This is
get
what
it.
he was
I get it.
wanting.
No, I understand.
hold on, time out.
It's not a shot. I get it. I
It's the
get it.
bucket hat, the
No.
Wayne head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hold up. I'm about to lean all the way in because to that pedestal talk, ain't nothing wrong with putting your woman on a pedestal, but you got to put yourself on a
Yeah,
pedestal too, though. You put yourself on a
there
pedestal
is a
too.
real problem.
So hold up. Go ahead. What you about to say, G? What you about to say?
No, I said no. I said no. That's what you want to do. I can't argue with you. That's what you want to do. I
So
can't
you
argue. I
saying
said that's ain't nothing
you
wrong
got
with
to
it.
push somebody down. You got to push somebody down in order for you to be elevated.
He didn't say push him down.
No, I would never say that. I would never
But
push
that's what I'm
nobody
saying.
down. No.
Explain your point.
I say you have to put nobody on the pedestal. That mean you have to put them down. There's a difference. You ain't got to put somebody up to put somebody down. No, I just don't say you need to put a woman on a pedestal. I think that's reverse. That's just me. Like I said, this is my point. I think that's reverse. I put God and my purpose in there because that's what the Bible says. That's what I do. The way of the world does things differently. I live by that. I can't argue with that. So that's just me. I'm not saying you wrong. As I said, I ain't say you was wrong at all. I said do what you want to do.
But putting on the pedestal don't mean you the number one priority, though.
I never said that. You saying that? I never said I was number one priority.
Brother G is trying to atone right now to you. Brother G is trying to atone.
What's the atone?
I didn't say that.
The way I interpret what he was saying is that you got to put I don't want to say praise, but like don't you don't got to go overboard for your woman. That's the way I was interpreting it. I don't think it's wrong how Will Smith treated her. It's how she's treating him. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's nothing wrong with how he's treating her. The fact is, the reason he's staying around, to me, it look like he just don't value himself how he's supposed to. There's nothing wrong with how he treated his woman, how I view it. He's not respecting himself by staying around. And that's the point I was trying to make when it comes to that, about putting both people need to be on the pedestal, or you don't treat nobody better than you treat your own self. Maybe that's a better way to put it.
Okay. I wanted to make to one of G's points. He talked about Jada possibly being envious of Will and him being the more popular name and always being like in his shadow. I don't know if it's like a psychological term or is it an actual condition, but do y'all believe in like women have penis envy sometimes? Not on no gender changing issue or anything like that. But
I understand. And sometimes it seems more convenient, or like, this is what I try to tell a lot of people is in long-term relationships, it can become a competition. Whatever it is, providing or whatever it is, it can become a competition. And if you do hold whatever you do over the next person, it becomes like, let me show that I'm self-sufficient. It's the same byproduct of how we like, okay, well, if you do feel as though like you're on this pedestal because I'm faithful to you, you think that I'm just not going to go nowhere or I'll never leave. Let me show you that my absence is just as powerful as my presence. Something of that line, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the competition and that's drawn by ego. That's unhealthy. That's something that I was talking about in previous episodes.
Word.
All right, so
I'm in the comments.
Hey, millennials brought up hussy. That's another one. Hussy is another word.
Dang, there it go. Yeah, hussy. We can say that all day. You hussy.
Yeah, hussy.
Yeah, we won't get in trouble then.
We sound like we on good times and shit. Like,
Hey man, we got
Everybody got bell bottoms. You feel me?
hey, we got to go ahead and do it.
Hey, but look,
The conversation. Oh, you was ready to wrap it up?
what I was gonna say, what's the final points? Everybody got their final points they want to make, or is stuff we want to point out in the comments?
I wanted to point out in the comments. Millennium said that you could say the same thing about Papoose and Remy. And I was like, what happened with them? Because I don't know either. He said Pap did 6-year bid with Remy, and she allegedly cheated on him with someone in a rap league.
yeah, easy to block, Captain. Yeah.
And when he said
I know
Pat
that was
sang her
crazy.
praises on all platforms, I don't know this situation. So it still goes back to how you set up your relationship for me, because I know I used to do this. I used to harbor on this, like, and I know a lot of guys that do. Like, when they get in a serious relationship, they want to know if the woman gonna ride for them. And one of the questions is, if even if I get locked up, you still gonna be faithful. And that used to be like my prerequisite, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, it wasn't until I got with my woman who she like, why would you do something to get locked up? Like, why? Like, and if I get locked up for something and it's like, he's saying 6 years, should we expect another person to just like stick out 6 years and then like get back to how we were, like, when I like?
But she cheated on him since she's been after she's gotten out, like, and she was locked up, not Papoose.
I'm seeing that
She was, but it's like Papoose was allegedly faithful to her for 6 years, didn't cheat, but the minute she get out and get a little bit of clout and get a little bit of motion going, she go and sleep with a struggle battle rapper, allegedly. You know.
Hey, y'all like to like. That's funny.
I watch battle rap heavily, so I know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that John Creesaw when he went against Geechee.
Yeah, Geechee, my guy.
That John was crazy.
What is this?
I heard about that too.
I think with this Will and Jada was the it's like the Russell Wilson Future comparison now that we use now for, the man that is, kind of not as dominant, a little more submissive to his woman compared to the bad boy that Future is. That's like what this situation with Will and Jada reminds me of. The woman in her younger years, because it's a video on this. I should have sent it in the chat, but the woman was saying, and
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the FMF mob right here.
Yes,
we got
sir.
the finance, we got the mindset, we got the fitness, and we want to shout out the lab. This space is owned by James, and this guy, man, he opened up this spot to us. It's an amazing place, man. It got exposed brick. You can kind of look in there and see a little bit. Got the DJ equipment, everything you need to get your photograph needs, podcast. Anything you can think of, man.
Big parties in the zone too.
Oh yeah, they do the
Vendor
parties too.
spot, recreational type spot. It's a great location right here in Richmond, in the Churchill area, for you to be able to come together, put your parties, assemble all that type of good stuff together, and just come and check it out. Plus, it's black owned.
Absolutely.
Yes, black owned. So support your people. We definitely, FMF, support the lab. We love the lab.
Yes.
All right. Y'all take care.
Women in their younger years, they are in the mentality of being the victim. So they stay with the bad boy. So the story can always be, oh, he did me wrong. He did me wrong. And then their reconciliation is getting with the man they should have been with in the beginning. The good guy. The good guy. I'm gonna send y'all that video. We can talk about that later too. It's a powerful video.
I think I saw it. It was like I saw it on a short on YouTube. Yeah, she made a lot of sense.
And she was like a hood rat, like in this. So
yeah, but she been getting a lot of. After I watched it, she been getting a lot of flack. Yeah, she been getting a lot of flack. If any woman, it's the same way either way. If a man talks about a man need to do better, then they get in trouble. If a woman talk about a woman need to do better, and they get talked about. So she been getting a lot of flack because she said something went against the womanhood.
Yeah, they call you a pick me or words like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
I never understood that. And don't most women want to get married, so they should want to be picked, right? I don't
That's
get what's the
a
bad thing
topic.
about it.
That's a topic for another day. Do women want to get
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe
I
for
guess we
some
had to have a
reason.
woman on for that one, but I don't know.
No, I ain't talking. I ain't
I'm about to
talking to no
say,
Jezebel.
look.
I know another topic, man, that kind of go along with this because we've been rocking for a little second, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, but
Yeah.
why do we even care about what's going on in other people's lives like that? Why are we so invested in it?
Representation matters. Representation matters.
So the things that we get attached to, is that a representation of us? You know what I'm saying? If you
they are human just like we are.
I understand that, but some people get wrapped up in a lot of stuff that
I mean, I get what you're saying. Hollywood is like a whole nother playground. Who knows what's really going on? Like my theory, Jada got something on Will, maybe on video or something, and he's just like, "Yo, you gonna put up with me for the rest of your life? I don't care if we separated or not, or this gonna get leaked out." You know what I'm saying? But that's just my theory. That's just my theory. She has to have some leverage
I think
over
I
his
got a
head.
reason.
Because I don't think no man, I don't know no man that would act like that, bro. That would just take that, bro, and be with that.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead. Say your reason before we get ready to wrap up.
My bad.
No, I feel you. Yeah, Paul said to the right question. Why we should? I mean, I don't think everybody is more as intelligent and strong minded as you, Paul. I think the majority of people are I would say average or slow, and they do what other people do. So sometimes you got to talk to slow people in their language, and their language comes in the form of celebrities. So sometimes we have to talk from that end to bring them into that world, and then be able to give them the knowledge, and they can probably see it from that way. Because if we didn't, most people wouldn't comprehend like we can.
Yeah, I think sheepish is the right word to describe those people. I wouldn't call them slow. Yeah, sheepish.
No, they slow.
Hey, you know what, man? What we're gonna do is any final thoughts before we get ready to wrap everything up?
Shout out to Millennials. He been rocking with us since we
That's
got
the whole time.
Shout out Millennials.
50. We need to get him.
I'm glad you can see my eyes now. I'm glad you can see my eyes now.
Yeah. Shout out to Millennials. That's my last thought, man.
All right.
It said it changes nothing in my reality, so I don't pay attention to the tabloids. That's me. That's me. And that's my mentality with stats. That's my mentality with all of this stuff. I'm more so focused on the present and what I can control. So I talk to people, and the conversations that I have, I lead the conversations most of the time, and we wind up having significant dialogue that even if it's a project chick, single baby mother, single father, or pimp, whatever, whoever it is, I can have a dialogue with them, and usually we make some type of sense and have some type of understanding. It's still community.
You said, hold on, how many people did the I know I'm backtracking on the Million Man March. How many people did she say that was at the Million Man March?
1.9 million.
She said it was only about 400,000, but it was actually 1.9 million.
How you know it was 1.9 million? I just caught that. Hold on. How you know? Finish it. Go ahead, say it. Just say it for me once. Just say it.
Data.
Stats.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No, statistics.
I don't believe that.
It's percentages.
I don't believe it. Stats are not facts. Stats are not facts. I don't hear that. It was 400. There was 400,000 there.
You notice I say about. It's about 1.9 million.
I knew it was gonna come around one day. I knew it was gonna come back around one day. I knew it was coming. It was coming.
Look at him.
It was coming. It was coming. I knew it. One day it was gonna come around.
I'm gonna make Keith's point. Keith said, anybody can find a stat to back their what they're saying. So this is another reason why I don't focus or pay attention to the stats.
So are you saying this is the one that is so this is the one that you wanted to make right?
I don't consider it a stat, it's a history.
Don't put me in it.
He gave another stat. He gave another stat to refute what the other lady was saying.
I don't see it as a stat, it's just history.
I don't know numbers.
Numbers
If
don't
you say
lie.
it's a history, so now hold on, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie, but they don't tell the whole story. I ain't finished this line.
Hey, get off the rope. Get off the rope.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
Hey, look, all right. What we gonna do, man? We're gonna go ahead and cap this off now.
Wrap it up.